Ross, we got a text from Paulie last night. Be prepared to come in today and talk about the Dolphins' win. It was in the first quarter. Did you think at any point that Miami was going to win that game?
Yeah, well, first of all, I love that you guys did the Golden Road stuff right before I came in. That's perfect timing because that beer is delicious. So I like that. Secondly, yeah, I thought they had a pretty good chance when it was 14-0 and Mason Rudolph was looking like garbage. Yeah, I thought they had a really good chance. I mean, even when it was 14-3 and they're at midfield with a minute and 45 left in the first half, I thought, man, they might get another field goal here. At worst, they're going to go into halftime 14-3, and then Fitzpatrick throws the ball, and it hit Nick O'Leary in a bad spot right between the 8 and the 3 on his chest, and that was Minkah Fitzpatrick interception number 1. And then the Dolphins with one of the all-time worst calls I've ever seen, sending 8 guys a full-out cover zero blitz on 3rd and 20 with 20 seconds left with the Steelers at the 45. When they scored the touchdown, I can just tell you, first of all, I was on the Steelers sideline, so I saw all the Steelers. You could just tell how much that changed their mood going into the locker room, heard from Mike Tomlin. Then I walked down the hallway in the bowels of the stadium because I had hidden 3 grilled chicken caprese sandwiches for halftime. And as I'm walking down to get to my stash, I walk by the Dolphins players who are walking to the away team locker room, and it looked like the night of the Walking Dead. I mean, you could just tell. Like, I knew right then that the Steelers were going to win that game just by seeing the emotions and body language of both teams after that horrific end, at least from a Dolphins perspective, to the end of the first half.
What's the vibe down there in Miami? Like, do you think the GM of the Dolphins deep down wants to win a game like that, or is the tank really on there?
I think that their priority is trying to build the team for sustained success in 2020 and beyond. I don't know that he's up there in the skybox or wherever he is hoping or cheering that they lose. But think about this. Think about all the guys they've traded and all of the assets they've attained and the pain they're going through this year. Like, what if they beat the Bengals, or what if they had beaten the Redskins a couple weeks ago? What if they don't have the number 1 pick and they can't get the guy they want? I mean, it just seems like a pretty bad strategy if you execute it all the way such that you're able to select the quarterback that you want. And by the way, that could even be a bigger topic. I mean, they're all in, presumably, for Tua Tagovailoa. The guy is 2 for 2 now in his 2 years as a starter in college football in terms of having ankle surgery. I mean, you're going all in for a guy who, number one, who knows, he might not be good. There's about a 50-50 chance that these guys are good. But number two, McLovin, is the fact that he hasn't been able to stay healthy in either one of his 2 college seasons. And you're kind of putting a lot of eggs in the basket of a guy who's now had surgery on both ankles in his 2 years of college. He still has half the season to go this year.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.